What's up viewers, today we're going to teach you to do a twisted dropper paternoster rig. The twisted dropper is great when you're targeting large species of fish in rubbly bottom reef areas where there's a lot of kelp. The reason this type of rig is really good for fishing these types of areas is because it doubles up in strength. So when you do a twisted in the line, it actually doubles the strength of your mono. So if you happen to rub up against a rock or up a bit against a bit of reef or kelp, you won't just bust off that easily because it's just got that double extra strength. And you know, if a fish grabs your bait and bolts straight back to the reef and tries to cut you off on the reef, that's less likely to happen. I'm Rob from Hook and Mouth Tackle, and we're all about helping you put more fish on the table. Yeah, this rig is really great for helping any issues you might have with abrasion. Remember guys, this video is part of a series, so check the description below to link you back to our other videos. So here's a pre-made one, and this is what we're going to teach you to do in this video. This one's done with mono. What we'll be using builder's line to make it easy to see. This is what the knot looks like up close. As you'll note in this shot, you can see the twist within the line. This is the size 6 octopus beak hook with a cover, Lumo cover. So this rig consists of 2 hooks, a swivel, and a dropper loop for your sinker of choice. The overall rig measurements is 1.5 meters. I like to do 50 centimeters from the swivel to the first dropper loop, and then 60 centimeters between the 2 droppers, and then roughly 30 centimeters from the last dropper to the sinker loop. I'll go ahead and put the measurements in the description below. Right, let's get into the construction of the rig. As stated before, we're just using builder's cable to make it more visual for you. So the first step is just to make a small loop. Then what you want to do is you just want to start twisting the line. So how we do that is this hand we twist down and this hand we twist overhand, and then the line will just start to naturally twist. Now you want to twist as many times as you want to the length that you want within your dropper. Okay. And I tend to like a bit of a long dropper, so I might twist 20 or so times. Alright, so that's your first step. So the next step is just simply make a loop at the bottom. So now what we're going to do is we're going to twist these lines here, so you're folding them in and around themselves. So we pick up the rig like so, and then we continue to fold and make another loop. Now depending on the poundage of your line will depend on how many times you twist. Okay, so probably about 40 pound, you might do about 5 twists. For the lighter stuff, you can do a few more. So you can see I'm just twisting overhand and underhand. Okay, just do one more. Okay. The next step of this rig is simply just to bring the dropper back through this hole here that you've created. So let's go ahead and do that now. So just grab that and fold it, bring it back, put it through that hole. Okay. Pull that through. And then you can just start to pull your main line. Okay, so just start pulling that main line and it just basically forms your knot. Pull it tight. You know, as always, just lubricate your knots. Essentially, that's your first dropper. Here's a close-up view of the dropper. So essentially, you just want to do that again. So now we're going to start on our second dropper. So remember, just make the loop, then start naturally twisting it. Now what you want to go ahead and do is obviously attach your hooks. Very simple to do so, given that we've already created a loop. So once you've threaded your loop through, you just pull it down and pop it over the top of the hook. Okay, and then pull it back up. And that's how you fix your dropper to your hook. So we'll go ahead and do the other one. Now we're going to go ahead and tie on our swivel. That's it. That's basically all you need to do. All you need to do then is you can tie a loop on the bottom and add your sinker to the loop, or you can just tie your sinker straight to the bottom, and that is the finish. That's how you finish the rig off. If you haven't got the time to make your own, you can always purchase prepaid ones. This is our one particularly, which is a paternoster twisted dropper. These are particularly really good, these pre-made rigs, when you're on a hot bite and you snag up on a reef and you lose your rig and you haven't got time to quickly tie up a whole nother rig. You just grab these out of your tackle box, tie on the swivel, and you're good to go again. If you learned something in this video or found it interesting, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our other videos. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you, so add your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.